quickly share this live. Let's share it. And let's wait for people to join. I just shared the live. So now we wait. Make this head. This is why I don't like frontal. We wait. Or didn't I share this properly? Mm, okay, we have people joining in now. Please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear because we're about to start and I'm not going to waste time. Hi, Victoria. How are you doing? Where are you joining from? And were you in the last session or this is your first session? Blessed hands, thank you so much. She said you are looking beautiful. I hope you're doing well too. We have 4 people on the live right now, and you can hear me, and I hope the background noise is not disturbing because we're literally about to start. We can hear you clearly. Okay, fine. So, I'm so happy to be doing this again with you guys. Today, we're going into section 2. Um, I want to officially welcome you to the second part of the Beyond Brushes and Blushes Masterclass. And I want to know how you're doing today. Please, I was on the last session. It was very insightful. I'm glad you enjoyed the last session, and I hope you would enjoy this one even more. So, I hope everybody is doing well today. In section 1, if you remember, we spoke extensively on building the brand called you. So we talked on how important it is to work on yourself, on your character. And we also made it clear that makeup is literally just 20% skill and 80% personality or character. Nobody is going to want to return to book you again if you do not make them feel comfortable, and that's just the truth. Remember the example we gave of the other guy that went to Tigele and he was not smelling fresh and how he got embarrassed by the client. So we always need to make our clients comfortable. We also talked about perceived value. How people perceive you is all that matters. So no matter what is your issue, if you're shy and whatever it is, if you keep showing up as the person you want to become, that is literally how people are going to see you. And you become by doing. So the more you do, the better you become. So the question now is, have you started putting in the work? From everything you learned the last time, everybody was like, oh, it's so insightful and this and that. But have you answered those thought provoking questions that we asked in the first session? Have you answered them? Have you made improvements? Have you started working on them? Because your answer to that question would really reveal if you are ready to make change in your life currently and your business or not. So, after working on yourself, what next? That brings us to the next stage of our discussion today, and that is building a business that attracts. So, after working yourself, you also need to build your brand, you need to build your business. Um, there are literally other things you need to do to build a sustainable business apart from just working on yourself. Your growth must shine through from the inside, but it should also shine through outwardly. Like people should also be able to see, your growth from your business. So this is where packaging comes in. So today we're going to talk about packaging your business to become more attractive in the eyes of people. um People buy with their eyes first before they pay with their money. How many of you know that? If you, even everything you have right now, you first of all saw it, liked it before you purchased it. So literally that's how life is. People always buy with their eyes first, and that's why packaging is so important. So packaging is the tool that helps you stand out. It helps you command higher prices, and it helps you become unforgettable in the eyes of people. So it is literally building how your business looks, how it sounds, how it feels to the clients, even before they speak to you. That's what we're going to talk about today. So you have packaged yourself, you've packaged the way you dress and the way you speak and the way you look. We're now going to create a replica of yourself. You know, we're creating a replica of yourself. We're giving her a voice, a look, a personality, and we're going to package that replica as well. Because we finished packaging you, we're going to package the replica, and that replica, that her that we're packaging, is your business. So if you don't do this step, you are going to find out that you will gradually be fading out of the industry. You'll be fading out of business. Nobody is going to know you. New MUAs are going to be coming up every day, occupying space, making their mark in the industry. But you are just going to be watching, you're going to be crippled by lack of knowledge, you know, and that leads to panic. I don't know if you know what I mean. It leads to panic. And what do I mean by this? It means that you start having anxiety. And that anxiety leads you to start accepting every job that comes your way, which is not supposed to be so. And another thing you start doing is you start adding more services to what you offer already. Hello, Adekunle. So you start adding more services to what you offer without actually mastering the one you already have. And at the end of the day, you have a whole bunch of services that nobody is paying for. And then you realize that you are burnt out, but you are still broke. You cannot afford the basic necessities of life. You cannot upgrade your kids and even your daily needs, vacation. You don't have money to sustain your lifestyle. And that is what panic leads to. So I'm saying all this because I've experienced it myself. I've literally experienced it firsthand. When I first started my business was so slow. It was so slow. I opened my shop, and I think that was I started around November. So around January, business was so slow. And then um, what I did was I now attended a braiding class online with this brand called Marima Hair. We still follow each other, we still talk. She was really good with the class. So I actually started making braids in my shop. And I started making braided wigs, not hair, like wigs. And I started selling. After that, I decided to buy show glass. I started selling snacks. I started selling Zobo because my mom make very good Zobo drink. So I stole her recipe and I started making Zobo. Hi, Adarasimi. Yeah, so I started making Zobo. And was I selling? Yes. Was I making profit? Hell no. I wasn't making profit because even when I calculated everything, I didn't even make up to 30,000 naira in a day. When I calculate all the snacks, all the drinks I sold, I didn't even make up to 30,000. So many of you here are in exact same situation. I've gone through some pages. You're offering different services, and I can just relate to it because I understand that you're under panic. And that is why this class exists, because my goal is to fix that, to help you understand that you can literally make your money and even make more money through makeup. P said very yummy Zobo. She tasted my Zobo. So the first step to fixing this is by finding your niche. Now, before I go further, I would like to clarify that contrary to what most people think, that, oh, if you are niching down, if you have a niche, you are limiting yourself. But guess what? It's actually quite the opposite, because it helps you to expand. It helps you to reach more people, your people that actually are looking for you. Niching down helps those people to find you. It helps you to also stand out in a saturated market rather than blending in. Do you know that they're estimated up to 2 million makeup artists worldwide? 2 million. So imagine competing with that. It could even be more because these are registered business. What about the freelancers that are not registered? So imagine trying to compete in this kind of market, this kind of saturated market, and you are blending in. You're not trying to stand out. So in order to pull yourself out of that crowd, you must first niche down. How do you do this? By considering your strengths. So you need to ask yourself these few questions. Number one question is, what do I want to be known for? What do you want to be known for? You sit down, you think about it, you understand. What exactly do you want to remove money, remove other things? Think of what do you want to be known for in the industry. That's number one. Number two, you think of, ask yourself what fills your mind when you wake up in the morning. What do you think about more? Also, who do you want to serve? So write it down. Who are the people that you want to serve? What class of people do you want to serve? Do you want to serve brides? Do you want to serve celebrities? Or do you want to work in the film industry? You need to know what you want to do. And then you ask yourself, what feeling do I want my brand to give off? Like, what do you want? Do you want like a quiet kind of feel? Or do you want confidence or luxury or elegant vibe? What kind of vibe do you want to give out? What kind of vibe do you want to put out there? So you need to ask yourself these questions. These questions are so important because they are the building blocks to helping you find your niche, to helping you stand out. So figure out what exactly you want to be known for and who you want to serve, because you cannot serve everybody, and that's the simple truth. You need to cut out part of your business that is not paying you and focus on expanding what is currently paying you. I don't know if you get what I mean. So this means that if you are currently running 2 to 3 businesses, maybe you were um, a makeup artist and you started doing nails, and you see that currently your nails is getting more clients than your makeup, I would advise you to focus on your nails, to be honest, because that simply means that that is your strength. Focus on your strength. And if you're having 2 to 3 businesses and you want to focus on makeup, then you need to cut out the other ones. Do not be too desperate to take on anything that comes your way. That is how people attract problematic clients that literally suck the joy out of you and your business. So at the end of the day, you get depressed, you are frustrated, because you're attracting clients that don't even value you. So finding your niche and high points is very important. Let's take for example, you have a specific medical issue. Probably you have issue with your bone or your eyes, and you step into the hospital. Who do you search for? Do you normally search for a general doctor, or you go to someone that specifically can treat that your eye problem? Is that not what you do? So that's the same thing with makeup. When people are looking for somebody that they want something in particular, if you come to your page and you're doing every and anything, they see you as a general doctor, they don't see you as a specialist. So it's very important to niche down to find out what you really want to do. So go to your page right now, do a total reconstruction, archive anything that does not match how you want to be, how you want to be seen in the industry. So after niching down, the second step you need to do is to choose your target audience. Now, knowing your target audience gives you clarity on how you brand your business and where you focus your marketing and your content. Um, Now, what is target audience? Your target audience is a specific group of persons that you want to direct your message to. So, the moment you decide to be a business owner rather than being a hustler, you have to cut out a lot of stress. And that is very important. Cutting out lots of stress, because it increases your income, it increases your perceived value to people. A lot of persons, they secretly love to be hustlers. Honestly, they don't want to be business owners, and that is why they focus more on likes, they focus more on followers instead of how many clients are actually coming to their DMs to book. How can you say you're a business owner and when you post the content, you are looking for how many people are liking? You're not even looking for how the impact you have on your clients and if these people are really coming to book. So, at what point do you really start focusing on the right things? At what point do you start thinking like a business owner? So, ask yourself these questions. At what point do you stop playing small and start actually thinking big? So Instagram is like a free platform for advertisement where you can come and advertise your business. And it is where you advertise your business for free. So imagine you have an actual shop. Would you prefer if customers are coming in every day and they're saying, "Oh, I really like your work," and then they're walking out, "Oh, I really like your goods," but they're not buying? Would you prefer that, or would you prefer like few people that are actually coming to your shop and they're actually buying, they're actually patronizing your work? That is exactly how you should, view your brand. Observe the big brands today. They use this technique so well. Fashion Nova, who are their targets? Who are Fashion Nova's targets? Can someone quickly reply in the comment section? Who are Fashion Nova's targets? Fashion Nova literally targets baddies, like people that like the sexy wears, nightlife, and maybe probably from ages 18 to 35. Those are the people that Fashion Nova targets. Those are their target audience. And also Nike. You can see that Nike clearly targets people who want to keep fit, who are interested in fitness lovers. Those are the people that they target. So now, when these brands want to create content for their business or they want to create adverts, they know exactly who they're speaking with. They know exactly who they're targeting. They know the exact words to use that would speak to the heart of that particular audience. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's say you are a vendor and you are just starting out, but you offer services like you're a nail tech, you offer microblading, you offer hairstyling. Who exactly are you directing your message to? Are you directing your message to people that want to do their nails, or people that want makeup, or people that want to style their hair? Who are you directing your message to? At the end of the day, you end up confusing both yourself, your clients, and the Instagram algorithm, because then the Instagram algorithm won't know who to show your content to. And then it also shows in your page, the way you arrange your page, it will be scattered. You have nail here, you have hair here, you have, like, everybody is going to be so confused. So here are some questions you can ask yourself. You can write it down if you want. Um, if you want to get your target audience, there's a step to this. So first of all, you ask yourself, what are the interests of the people that I want to target? Now, are you dealing with people who do makeup occasionally, like brides, or you're dealing with people like working women that need makeup every day to for their or you need or you're targeting club girls, people that are into nightlife and they need makeup for night outings? Who are you targeting? What are the interests of these people? Next, you have to ask yourself, what are their gender? Are you dealing with male or female? What is their age range? So when you ask yourself all those questions, you get to start knowing your clients, and then you'll be able to start putting out content that speak to their specific needs, and you will then make it easy to do the right marketing will come very easy to you, because then you know exactly who you're speaking to. So your content will be easy, your marketing will be easy, because you can send the exact message that will literally go straight to the hearts of the people, that will help them come straight to your DMs. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but let me tell you, this doesn't mean that you won't be serving other clients. Do you understand? But um your messaging, it helps your messaging to be cohesive, it helps your messaging to be one. For example, I'm sure everybody knows Beyonce here. She focuses on celebrities, right? But if you watch her page closely, you will see that she also does brides occasionally, and she does not regular people occasionally, but her focus is celebrities. It makes her page to be cohesive, it makes her messaging to be one. You understand what I'm saying? So let's move on now from that to brand identity. Now, to build a business that attracts without begging, some people beg people to come and, patronize them. But to build a business without actually begging, you must first build a consistent brand identity. Now, a brand identity will help you consistently deliver the same results, to the point that people know you even before seeing your name. By just seeing your work, they already know you. And people overlook this a lot, because um it's literally part of their marketing. You get? But people overlook it very easily, because actually it's very easy to overlook. People just focus on, oh, let me post makeup and all that. But your brand identity is very important. How cohesive is your page? Um, it helps also make your page look like luxury. It helps it feel like luxury. It makes you more organized. Remember, we're talking about brand identity. It makes you more organized. It helps you to make decisions easily. and it makes you relate with your audience and gain recognition way faster than other people, other makeup artists. Trust me. Um, every successful business today has a particular brand identity. Now let's take example Apple. Apple that makes our phones and laptop. Can someone quickly tell me here what is their brand identity? Please, can we get answers? Just the first thing that comes to your mind about Apple. What's their brand? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Just someone just type in here. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about Apple? I want you to think. I want you guys to think because when you think and you reply, it gets the point to you faster. Their clear camera. Can I get another reply? Their camera. Okay. Their camera is the first thing that is coming to mind. Now, when I think Apple, what do you mean by a chopped apple? Simplicity. Yes, I like that. Simplicity. So now, what Apple does is their brand identity is consistent. They target people that love luxury brand, but something that is very, very like this, like P said, simple, but is able to be functional. That's what I'm looking for. Functionality, but simple. Even their logo is simple as well. So that's the same thing as well with McDonald's, KFC, Fenty Beauty. They have a consistent brand identity. Now let's get practical with this, okay? Thank you, Victor. Who is this? You're beautiful. Hi. Hi. So let's get practical, okay? We are going to discuss 4 points or 4 pillars of creating a cohesive brand identity, like a professional. Please get your pen and paper because you wouldn't want to forget this. Now, the first one you need to consider, the first pillar is online presence. Now, online presence is most times the first place that people meet your brand. Am I correct? Online is literally most times the first place that people meet your brand, that people see your brand. So before a client books you or even comes into your DM, your page must first answer their questions. And what questions would they be asking? Usually, they ask, can I trust this person with my face? Can I trust this person with my money? Can I trust this person with my time? Your content, your page, first of all, must answer those questions for that person first. And if their answer is unclear, then guess what? You've lost that client because they are not getting a clear answer from your page. So you still have a lot of work to do. That is why building an intentional and attractive online presence is non-negotiable. You cannot negotiate with having a beautiful online presence, an attractive online presence. Remember what we said, that people buy with their eyes first before they pay you their money. Now, let's start with your bio. Your bio must communicate what you do, it must communicate who your work is for, it must communicate your location, it must communicate why they should book you. And it should also have a call to action and telling people that this is how to book me. It will make it very easy for people to actually go and book you. Also, your picture, the picture you're using on your profile, you can't be a business owner and you're using a selfie on your profile picture. No, you need to have a professional picture on your Instagram picture. It has to be a professional picture, and it also has to be consistent with all your other social media platforms. So let's say you have a TikTok account, a Pinterest account, you must have the same picture there because it helps to give you a good brand identity. Imagine Apple changing their logo every two seconds, and then you're seeing here, you're seeing another logo. It will not give you, you won't be able to trust that brand. So another thing we need to consider is your feed, your actual feed. Consistency in your main feed is literally key to attracting the best clients. First of all, you must always protect your feed. Um, the fact that you do somebody's makeup does not mean you must post it. Your feed is your portfolio. So you need to put your very best work on your feed. Right now, if there are works that you feel that are not really good enough or they're not passing a good message about your brand, please archive them. Remove them so that the good clients can come and see your work and they want to, patronize you. You do not have to post every single face you work on. Look at the background, look at the person's face, look at, is the person wearing bonnet, or the person has their hair actually done, the person is looking good. That will literally pass a very good message to the people you're trying to attract. Now, what about your lighting? Your lighting has to be consistent, it has to be clean. Use clean backgrounds. If you look at these makeup artists like Glam by Omoye, Glam Drop, you can see that they have consistency in the way they put out their content. Glam by Omoye now, she now uses a camera, like a professional camera. And if you see, all her videos are the same, they're consistent. So it's very important to have a very consistent, a consistent feed, because this is where your clients literally see you and book you. So don't take it for granted, guys. um and this is where your cover page comes in. Your page covers. Do you know what I mean by cover? Your cover is literally the pictures that you put on your Instagram. How do I explain this? I'm sure you know what covers mean, because when you post pictures, it actually tells you that choose a cover. So you actually have the option to actually either slide the cover, the video, to choose a cover, or you have a picture already saved in your camera roll that you can use as your cover. Now, your Instagram cover must be aligned. It must be the same. It must be arranged. It must be organized. And I'm going to talk about more about this in section 4 of our class, where we're going to go deep into content creation. So now, personally, what I do is I don't choose covers from the video. I have a picture specifically for my covers, because I need it to be cohesive. So I use the same filters for the covers. I make sure that the faces are looking very clean, and that is what I now put as my cover. And guess what? If you go to my page now, you see that everything is looking aligned. Another thing, if you keep using covers from like sliding to get your covers, your page is going to look very disorganized. What do I mean by this? You see one picture is bold, the other picture is small, the other picture is bold, the other picture is up, the other picture is down. When people come to your page, they're like, what's going on? It's not organized. So this is very important as well. Also, you need to avoid mixing your personal post with your makeup content, and that's literally, that will mess up your content. So you need to be very, very, very intentional of the way you post, how you post your videos, the filters you use. And that moves us to the second pillar, which is visual consistency. Now, this is very important. When I incorporated visuals into my post, I literally had people start following me. I had people in my DMs, even very big brands. They came to my DMs. Oh my God, I love your page. Some people even went as far as telling me, I just followed you because of your page. Your page looks so good. This is because I started incorporating visual consistency to my posts. And this literally changed a lot for me, because even people from other parts of the world, like all over the world, they kept. Someone says, where are these covers? We're going to talk about more about it in section 4 of this class. The covers, you are the ones that will make the covers yourself, actually. They're just the pictures of, I don't know. So I guess some people don't understand what I mean by covers. So let me tell you exactly, how to, continue making your page cohesive. Now, your brand colors. I don't know how many people know what I mean by brand colors. Let's explain further. Your brand colors set the tone for your brand. You need 3 to 4 colors that um you can incorporate into your business to make sure that you are being consistent across your graphics, across your packaging, across your feed, and across your website. You need to choose luxury colors, not colors that hurt people's eyes when they see you, not contrasting colors. You need very luxury colors. For example, my brand colors are gray, black, very deep orange, and beige. Those are my 4 brand colors I chose. And if you look at my Instagram page, if you look at my highlights, even down to the flyer I sent, go and check it. You will see my brand colors there. You will see my main brand color is gray. You are going to see it there. So you have to be very intentional. Even down to my outfits, I use my brand colors. Even down to my makeup box. My makeup box is gray and black. So I'm very, very intentional with this, with my flyers and my brand colors, clothes I wear. Everything is very intentional. Now, you would need one main color and two secondary colors and one neutral color. So you can find amazing color schemes on Pinterest. Pinterest is where I found mine. So if you don't have Pinterest, by the way, you are missing as a business owner. You need Pinterest in your life because it's going to give you so many ideas that you can use for your business. So there's amazing color scheme on Pinterest and also Canva color palettes generation. You can get very good luxury color schemes from there. Luxury is in these little details that you do not pay attention to. Luxury branding is not loud. It's smooth, it's elegant, it's refined, it's subtle, but it's still confident. So take a cue from luxury brands. Always study luxury. Me, I study luxury brands a lot. Fenty Beauty, Charlotte Tilbury, Dior. Look at their packaging, look at their branding. Ask yourself if your business is put in the same space as theirs, how is it going to compare? So, if you are a makeup artist, also ask yourself if your makeup kits, your business card, your Instagram feed, your client's message, and everything is laid out to you, would if it's laid out to a total stranger, would that person know that all this is coming from the same brand? Ask yourself that question. That's how you know if you are doing proper packaging or not. Everything has to be cohesive, everything has to be like one. And like I said, my makeup box is gray. The colors I wear, most times I wear black. If I want to do content, my hair is black, because I'm trying to get that. That's what brings the beauty out of my page. Okay. Now let's talk about logo. When you are building your logo, you need to focus on a particular logo. Don't start bringing out a lot of different logos every year. You're changing your logo. It's going to confuse your clients, it's going to confuse your audience. So get a very good logo and just keep it as your logo. And also make it simple. Don't add literally different colors on your logo. Get your brand colors. This is so important. Now, let's move on to the third pillar. You know, the third pillar is your brand story. Now, your brand story is your why. What inspired your journey as a makeup artist? What inspired your journey? What do you believe in? Who do you serve? What makes you different in the industry? Without a brand story, there's really nothing for your clients to hold on to. People remember stories more than skills. People remember stories more than skills. So it is easier for people to trust your brand when they know your story, when they have an emotional connection with you. Your brand story gives people something to connect with, it gives people something to relate to, it gives people something to hold on to. And it literally shows that you are a human being. For example, the musicians that you admire so much, the actors, they have a brand story. Probably the way they express themselves in their music or the words they speak in their music. It's you can relate to it. You can relate to it emotionally. And that is why when these people come out, you want to come out for them. You want to always be there, or go to their concert. That's the importance of sharing a brand story. So let people feel your passion. Show yourself as an artist who knows what they are doing. And this is a great way to rebrand as well. Um, I'm going to give you a little task. Make a video, okay? Make a video saying your brand story, and then add this video to your website, add it to your highlights, and or you can add it under the about us on your highlights. This will literally give people that connection with you. And also make sure that this video screams luxury. So make your hair, wear a very good dress, get a very good camera, and then make this video. It's a very good way to rebrand. So if it feels like your business is slow or people are not really paying attention to your business, a very good way to rebrand is telling your brand story. Come in front of the camera, tell them why you are here, tell them what you can do and how you can help them, or literally just say a simple story about yourself or how you started as a makeup artist. This will build a very good emotion with the people that are coming to book you. So let's move on to the fourth content pillar, which is your client experience. Now, remember, we are talking about how to create a cohesive brand identity. Your client experience consists of everything you do from when you respond to their DM down to um, offering your service, your follow up, everything um, compiled is your client experience. A great client service and experience can turn first timers into consistent people that keep coming back to your brand to book you. And that's the truth. It turns them into loyal clients, and it also makes them also refer people to you as well, because they have a very good experience with you. So how do you respond to your clients? How do you respond to DMs? When people come to your DM, how do you respond to them? Do you just leave your DM whenever you like? You can reply. You need to reply your DMs as fast as possible. You need to close your sales as fast as possible, because guess what? If you don't do it, the person is going to lose interest and go to somewhere else. Me personally, I lose interest so easily. um if I'm trying to buy something and the brand does not reply me on time, I lose interest and I don't buy again. I don't even reply you again. So this is where automations come in. You need to have automations in place so that when someone sends you a message, they will be able to get a reply right away. So you can get a simple automation, like for example, you can just say, "Hi, valued customer, may I get back to you in a few minutes?" That's if you're not around. You can just put it that way, and then at least you are keeping them on like a wait list. You've replied them, and they can like, okay, let me wait for this person. Whenever they come, they can give me a good reply, and make sure you reply them within the minutes you said you were going to reply them. Make sure you reply them, because guess what? If you don't do this, you'll be dashing your money to another makeup artist. They will go somewhere else. So the way I do my own automations, I direct all my clients to WhatsApp. It's very easy for me to take bookings on WhatsApp. So when you send me a message on Instagram, you're going to get a pop-up automation that directs you to my WhatsApp. So that makes it very easy for the clients to book me, because from my WhatsApp we can easily start a conversation, and everybody is happy. I'm able to close the sales as soon as possible. If your booking process is complicated or slow, you're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. A lot of people are going to come and go. They're not going to book you. And another very important thing is confirmation message after the book. After your clients book, what do? Do you just leave them? You need to send a confirmation message, a professional confirmation message. This is what's going to make your brand feel like luxury to the person. Also, during the service, what do? During the service, during serving the client, you need to look good, you need to arrive on time, you need to smell good. It's very important. And when working, it's also good to briefly explain your steps and ask questions. So what I do, I ask my clients questions. Hello, how are you doing? How do you like your makeup? I can see your brow is arched like this. Is this what you want? Or do you want your brow slimmer or bigger? The conversation builds emotion. So it's very important, because this all adds to a very pleasant personality, and the client will remember you for it. So even if you're in a bad mood, you're going to a job, make sure that you keep that bad mood at home. Bring out a very pleasant personality that your clients want to, give, feel the vibe, feel a very good vibe from you. Now, people may not remember the products you use, but guess what? They will definitely remember how you made them feel during the service. After the service as well, you just don't leave your clients like that. And this is a very good tip I want to give you guys. You need to have a follow up message, a thank you message that you send to your clients. Also, send them this thank you message along with a link for them to leave a review of your work. And this is where Google My Business comes in. If you don't have Google My Business, you need to go and set it up right away, because this is where clients can easily leave reviews for you. You can easily send them your link in your follow-up message. You can ask them, hello, ma'am. I hope my service was really good. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you really enjoyed the service, kindly leave a review for us, or you can even say, kindly leave a 5-star review for us on this link. It will be very much appreciated. And do you know what this does? It also pushes you to always give your best, to go above and beyond for your clients, because you know that if you don't do well, what are they going to do? They're not going to give you good reviews. So because you understand that there's a review that is going to be given, it helps you post your best feet forward, you know. And that client can also bring several clients. One review is all you need to get more clients. You can't just open your page and expect people to trust you. You need to drop reviews of people that have booked you, how they feel, and good reviews from them, because that will help to build trust and loyalty with your client. So definitely you need to treat each client as royalty. It's very important. You can't be rude to your clients, because one review can send you back 10 steps behind. An additional tip is to keep a detailed record of your clients and their special days. Now, in case you do a bride, the next year, their anniversary, what do as a business owner? You send them messages on your birthdays. You see that MTN sent you messages, your bank sent you messages. Send them messages. That's what makes you a brand. Send them messages. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to um thank you for using my services the last time. Happy anniversary. How's your family doing? I hope everybody, that will literally give them, like, when they want to book makeup again, you are the first in their mind. Also, their birthdays, send them messages, follow-up messages, thank you messages, thank you for using our services. This will make them understand that this person cares about me, this person has interest in me, and that is literally the key to get people to come back to book you. So right now, why not go back and send your past clients messages? Send them messages with an offer. If you have clients that have booked your services, that means they can keep booking you again and again. You can't be a business owner and be broke when you have clients that have actually booked you. If they book you once, they can book you again. So go back, send them a message, reach out to them, keep sending them messages, keep disturbing them. It's not really disturbing, because you're actually sending reasonable messages, right? You're wishing them well, and everybody loves to feel good about themselves. So if you are that person that is making the next person or the client feel good, feel remembered, feel loved and cherished, guess what? They will keep coming back to you, and which is important. You cannot be a structured business owner and you struggle with basic necessities. You understand? You can always send offers. Offers are very important. Offers, oh my God. Let's talk more on that. So, do you know you can literally generate money from thin air with offers as a business owner? You cannot say you're broke. You cannot get broke, because you can literally generate money. So it could be something as simple as, hello, ma'am, thank you for booking our service. We're offering a 10% discount for bridals, for brides or future brides this August. You understand? You can put it in your bio. We have a free slot, 10% off for two brides only for the month of August or for the month of September. Depending on how you position this offer, they are definitely going to book, and then you have your money to do whatever you need to do. So it could be a class, it could be a physical class, it could be an online class, it could be maybe a birthday package. You need to understand offers. By God's grace, I never have to bother about going broke, because whenever I need money for something, all I have to do is simply sit down with my business for like 2 to 3 hours, and magic happens. Literally, magic happens. When you take quiet time for your business, ideas start generating, ideas start coming up. And guess what? Ideas are money conjuring ways that God has put in every human being for growth. He has put it in every one of us. It's a way that we can generate money. Now, everything in this world today comes from someone's ideas. From the phone you use to the plane that you enter to travel with, to your cab that you drive, everything comes from someone's ideas. It comes from someone's mind, you know. So this person has literally sat down and they figured out that, you know what, let me do this, let me innovate this, let me bring this out. And what they thought those things into existence. It comes from their brain. You do not always have to talk in the morning. You're talking, you're gossiping, you're being in noisy environments, keeping your minds busy with unnecessary things. No, it's very important that you sit with your business, take out time with your business, because that is where magic happens. When I realized that I could literally make money from my head, everything changed for me. It was like magic, because if I want to buy something today, all I have to do is to sit with my business. I think of offers, and you know, I've made the money I need to do whatever I need to do. And that's the beauty of being a business owner. You can make money on demand. And I'm going to be teaching you how to create money on demand using offers. That's what we're going to be doing in section 3 in the physical class. We're also going to focus on Instagram visibility, because some of you, your pages are stale. Honestly, your pages are nothing to write home about. Now, for example, you have a house that is unclean, and maybe someone tells you a governor is coming or a high class celebrity is coming to your house. What do? You clean up your house, you wash, you clean up, you make renovations, you do what needs to be done. And that's exactly how your Instagram page is. Your Instagram is like your home. Your social media is like your home. People keep coming. And in order for you to attract luxury clients, you need to clean up nice. You need to clean up your page, you know, in order to attract these high paying clients. Because if you don't clean up your page, what's going to happen? They're going to come and they're going to immediately be unimpressed, and they're going to click out. They're going to leave and go to somewhere else. So I want you to know that you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you're not handling your Instagram page properly. In fact, you are dashing your money to other makeup artists because you're not prepared. Your page is not prepared. So I'm going to teach you how to properly structure your business for a long lasting growth. I'm going to teach you how to properly prepare your page, how to package your page, so that when people come, you know, they stay. When they come to your page, they stay. They want to know more about you. They're like, who is this person? How does this person do this, and what does this person do? They want to come. So in section 4, we're going to go deep into content creation. We're going to talk about my secret tips I use in making my enhancing my content and enhancing my online presence. That's what we're going to be doing in section 4. We're also going to be talking about how to get viral posts as well, because apart from making educational posts, you also need viral posts to attract more people to your page. And so this is literally a lot of things that we're going to be talking about. From the flyer I sent, we have just 30 seats only. You could register for this class by sending me a DM. And one reason why you should register for this class is because I'm going to be creating another group for, excuse me, for paid participants. So these participants are going to have access to me for a whole month. So obviously, I will not be able to focus more on this free group because I have to focus on my new community, the paid participants, for the time being. I'm still going to be dropping tips on this on the free group, but definitely I have to attend personally to the people in the paid group. And so let's say you have personal questions, you won't be able to ask me personal questions again, because then it's only available for the people that have made payments for the class. Now the early bird payments ends on the 30th, and it's literally just barely 2 weeks from now. The early bird payment is just 80,000 naira, but the actual price for this class is 130,000 naira. You can join this class from anywhere in the world, and trust me, you need to, because we're going to be doing a whole lot in section 3 and section 4. Um, you would also be getting my makeup artist guide. It's a handbook that covers everything that we've done so far, literally everything. The handbook is more like a workbook. So it's going to guide you and help you write down your ideas. It's going to help you write down your goals. It's going to help you pick up from wherever you are. Like sometimes you get stuck. You need something that would, motivate you and pick you up and let you do things. So that is what this handbook is about, is a guide. And if you're not interested in paying for the class as well, that is totally fine. You can still get this handbook for as low as 50,000 naira from the website. This handbook is going to be launched on the day of our class, on the day of section 3, which is on the 10th of September. So that's when we're going to be launching this handbook. And you can definitely purchase it from our website. So we've come to the end of this session today. I hope you gained some value, and I hope you're able to put these instructions to good use in your business. So if you have any questions, this is the best time to ask. If you have any questions, I'm just going to give like 5 minutes to answering questions. So if you have questions, you can go ahead and ask in the comment section. Thank you for participating in this session, and I hope to see you in the next session. Also, don't forget to leave a review. If this session helped you in any way, don't forget to leave a review on Instagram as well. Tag me and I will repost it. Tag me, it makes me feel like, okay, I did something good. So let me see. Do we have, she said, oh, Adarasimi, that's your birthday, September 10th. That's good. Maybe we'll have your birthday at my event. So, yeah, Victoria, you're welcome. And I hope you are able to, use this for something in your business at least. So, are there no questions? If there are no questions, we're going to end the session. Let me know if you have any questions. No questions? So, everything is clear. All right, that's good. Thank you for attending, and I hope to see you in the next session. And bye. Oh my God, how do I end this live now? Okay, very clear. That's good.